Hello, my name is Vanessa and welcome to my space. As you can see from the title, today's topic is quite controversial, and anytime this topic comes up, it turns into an argument from different perspectives. But you are here to hear or see things from my perspective. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, you should subscribe now. You should subscribe now. Click that subscribe button now and turn on post notifications so you don't miss any of my exclusive posts. Before we dive into who should pay on a date, most of you don't even know the difference between a date and a hangout. And that is why most of you have weird perspectives to this topic. You have very oddly weird perspectives to this topic. And it's insane, it's sick. So what is a date? A date is an appointment to meet someone or go out with them, especially someone with whom you are having or may soon have a romantic relationship with. While hangout is a place where people gather for casual socializing or recreation. So a hangout is to spend a lot of time in a place or with someone. So with the definition, I believe you know where this is heading. There is a clear difference between asking someone out on a date or asking someone to hang out or spend time with you. Because I am extra, I will further go into the topics one by one with just two scenarios. Scenario 1. Hey, there's this new restaurant in town. I want to take you out and spend some time with you. Will you be free this weekend? Scenario 2. Hey, there's this new restaurant in town. We should go and try out their food this weekend. Are you free? Now, which of them is a date and which is a hangout? I'll let you decide in the comment section in 10 seconds. Okay, time up. Number 1 is the date, be it a friendship date or a romantically inclined date. While number 2 is the hangout, be it friendship or romantically inclined. And I said romantically inclined because you will find out why later, like as the video progresses. Now the big question, who should pay on a date? With what you've watched so far, I believe that the answer is very clear. The person who initiated the date should foot the bills, be it male or female. Why? I know you're asking why. You want to know why. The answer is simple. The other person was on their own. The other person was minding their business in their own space, and you said, I want to take you out. So why do you expect them to pay? Except the other person offers to split the bills or offers to take responsibility of paying the bills. You have to pay. But for you to take somebody out and then say you pay for what you eat, that's wickedness from the pit of hell. That's why I can never ever go out on a date or a hangout if I don't have money. I will just simply decline. I'll tell you straight up, I'm not financially stable enough for this. To help you further understand why, would you take a child out and then leave them stranded because they cannot pay the bills? No. If you're taking your child out, you're taking them to sponsor them. You're taking them to foot their bills. I mean, if you could not afford it, you could just leave them at home. You could have just left them at home. Yeah. If this does not make sense to you now, I don't know how else to help you. I don't know how else to explain to you. Now, this does not apply to people that will use this opportunity to order all the food on the menu or to order the most expensive item on the menu, or those that use it as an avenue to feed their hungry friends, like the girl that brought her friends, the 18 friends thing, viral tweet thing that was going on, and it was later said it was a skit, something like that. I'm not really clear. But even if it was not a skit, now let's look at it. That was just ridiculous. Imagine asking one person out on a date. One person and 18 people show up. And they had the audacity to call him broke. Some people had the audacity to call him broke for refusing to pay the bills. Hey. If I was in his shoes, just saying, if I was in his shoes, I would not even pay. Even if I could afford it, I would not even pay. Because why? Why would you do that? It's not even like you informed him beforehand that, oh, okay, can I bring my 18 friends or 17 plus her 18? Can I bring my friends too? Or see, even as a girl, you're even supposed to ask 18 of us, can he afford it? Does he know? Is he aware? Even that aside here. The girl herself must have told her friends, oh, my baby is rich, my baby is this, he can afford. He can afford all of you. He can afford all of us. She must have bragged about her man for them to also come, except they're all insane like her. So now let's say a quick prayer. Put one hand on your chest and one hand up to the Most High and say, God, Lord Jesus, thank you for today. Today, deliver me from the spirit of entitlement. Yes, pray that prayer every day. Because some of you are just so entitled, it's disgusting. This also does not apply to people that take other people out on a date to a place they cannot afford. Order just water or a drink and then expect the other person to pay for their expensive order. Especially when there was no prior discussion on the budget. Like, there was nothing. You just took somebody out to a place you cannot afford. But like, how can you take somebody out to a 5-star restaurant, order just drink or water, and the person is ordering something? Obviously things are going to be expensive, and then the person is ordering something from that menu. You saw the person ordering, you did not say anything, and then after eating you now expect them to pay for the order. Like, if that's no wickedness from the pit of hell, I really don't know what it is. Because you saw them ordering, you could have said, stop, or wait, I cannot afford this right now. I can't afford this. Order something lighter, order a drink like me. Simple and short. But no, you chose to be wicked. And then when they bring the topic to Twitter, especially Twitter, and then from Twitter I guess Instagram, when they bring this like topic out on social media to talk, their usual line is, she saw me ordering water or just a drink and she ordered something expensive from the menu. Were you daft? Sorry, were you not thinking when you took her to an expensive restaurant? Let's say it's a guy and a girl in this scenario. Were you not thinking when you took her to an expensive restaurant? What were you expecting? And one misconception is that a date has to be in an expensive restaurant. They're like, a lot of date ideas that you could do. You must not take person to an expensive restaurant and embarrass yourself and your generation. You must not do that. There are other forms of dating. Going for art exhibitions, yada yada yada. Do what's best for you, except disgracing yourself. The heart of man is truly wicked. Another quick prayer. One hand on your chest, one hand to the sky. Dear Sky Daddy, please deliver us from unintentional people. Amen. For the next session, who should pay in a hangout? Everybody should individually foot their bills in a hangout, except the other party offers to pay, as in a romantic relationship or a very good friendship, or the person is just very, very nice and can afford it and it's like, oh, I'll pay for everybody. Otherwise, why would you go for a hangout empty-handed? Why would you do that to yourself? I mean, somebody wanting to hang out with you or wanting to spend time with you doesn't mean they want to like pay, they want to spend money on you. They just maybe want to have a good time. That's why you should always ask questions to know if you're down for that. You should know if it's a date or if it's a hangout. Like, you should always, there's no harm in asking. There's no harm in saying, or rather asking, are you paying? Who is paying? What's this about? What does this entail? And when you ask who is paying and they say it's a mutual payment, like both of you are paying for your individual bills, and that it doesn't sit right with you because you cannot afford it, there is no harm in saying, no thanks, I cannot afford this right now, maybe next time, or I'm not financially stable enough for this right now, next time. Or simply coming up front, I am broke, for like friendship or informal situations, to save yourself from embarrassing situations of entitlement. Now it's in the person's place to say, okay then, next time, or I didn't ask if you had money, or no problem, someone is already covering the bills, or I will cover the bills, or baby, did I ask if you had money? I want to spend time with you. As in the case of a romantic relationship. As in the case of a romantic relationship. Because I always encourage asking questions. Because someone saying, I want, or even, some people can even go as far as, oh, I want to take you out. And then you assume that they want to take you out. Then you now assume that they want to also sponsor you. Some people don't even think like that. Some people think I want to take you out means I want to take you out, spend your own money. Like your own money, you spend your money, I spend my money. That's why you should always ask questions. Desist from assumption in things that cost your reputation, because it's easy. It's very, very easy to get embarrassed in this present day because they just make a scene made of you, and males suffer it a lot, and you just become embarrassed. As a guy, if you know that you're not going to pay for a girl's bills if you're taking her out, you should state it from the onset that this is a hangout. I just want to spend time with you. It is not a date. My friends and I, we go on friendship dates. Like, she just, my friend, like my best friend, she sponsors me, or I sponsor her, or we just go out to eat, spend time together. We know what it is. So if you as an individual do not know what it is, it's going to break you. It's going to ruin your life and your reputation. Always ask questions. Always ask questions. Always ask questions. It is going to save you from a lot of embarrassment. If a guy texts you, oh, are you free by weekend? Let's go out. I want to take you out. Even if it's a date, you should ask to be clear. What is this? What does it entail? Who is paying? Don't be too embarrassed to ask who is paying, because it is better to ask who is paying and then knowing upfront that he is paying, or I have to handle my bills, so you can take money to go out, than for you to find out there when you're halfway eating and he just leaves you stranded, and then you'll be washing plates in a restaurant because you do not have sense to ask questions or sense to go out with money. Even as a normal human being, even if it's a date, you should go out with money for emergency reasons. What if his car declines and then you have to pay for yourself and never see him again? Because what kind of tomfoolery is that? As a guy, you even need to be upfront, because if the girl is not asking questions, she has most likely assumed that since you want to spend time with her, you're going to pay the bills. Exactly. So if you're not a gentleman, yeah, and you know that you're not going to offer to pay the bills, you have to tell her upfront, like, this is what's happening, this is what's happening, this is what's not going to happen. So that she knows if she wants to come or not. She knows that she has to carry her money. So you don't ask a girl out on a date and then you go and expect her to pay her bills because you pay for what you eat. When you do that, ask her out. And then you go to bed and wake up and you see somebody dragging you like generator on Twitter. Your reputation is ruined to the ruins, burnt to the ground, burnt to ashes. Prevention is better than cure. Also, the concept of dating or going on a date has lost its true meaning and value in present generations. Like, it's lost, it's gone. But that is also a story for another episode. That is also a discussion for another episode, because this generation and love is messed up. Well, we have come to the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on post notifications so you don't miss any posts. Also, like this video and drop a comment on the type of content you'd love to see from me. Check out my previous storytime and extras videos which are currently on the screen for your easy access. Once again, thank you for watching and have a great week.